Today's video is something a little bit different. This is the first time I'm doing a DVD haul, so comment below if you want to see more of these types of videos. I was also maybe thinking like a horror themed or sci-fi themed book haul, anything like that, but comment below and let me know. But I am very excited to show you. I just got this in. It's a giant shipment from Mill Creek Entertainment, who, if you're familiar with bad movies, you will know who Mill Creek is. One of the things that they offer is they put these box sets together of like 50 movies or even hundreds of movies, and they're usually not the best movies, and as you know, I love terrible movies, so this is perfect for me. So this is the giant box. Let me show you. Da-da-da. This is the giant box of movies I got. I'll go through them and let me know if you want to see your reactions to them. If you want more review styles, Patreon only content, comment below and let me know. So in this box I have 5 50 packs of movies, and then there's also a pack of 150 episodes of a TV show. So there's tons in here. So the first thing I'm going to show you is they got a little bumped on delivery, but it's the 50 movie collection Midnight Movie Madness. So it seems to be more like drive-in type movies, stuff like that, but it seems like these are some of the first movies of now actors that have become more popular over time, obviously. I know Vincent Price is a very popular horror movie actor. I haven't seen a ton of his stuff, but I've definitely heard his name before. Jodie Foster, Demi Moore, Christopher Plummer, Elizabeth Taylor, William Shatner. So I'm excited to see them in maybe roles they're not known for or roles that they wish people didn't know them for. But there's over 50 movies in this box set, and the only thing is it doesn't come with DVD cases for each of the films. They just come on these little sleeves, which isn't the end of the world, but if you're one of those people that like to have individual DVDs for your movies, you might need to buy some cases and create your own. But some of the titles on this, so comment below if you've heard of these, if you want to see reactions to these. I was even thinking of maybe doing like a Mill Creek Monday playlist or something like that. Comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on some of these films. Maybe you've seen them. So some of these we've got End of the World with Christopher Lee. Hercules, that's been recommended a few times just because it's terrible. Hercules Against the Moon Man, Hercules in the Haunted World, House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price. I've heard that one's supposed to be decent. I've heard it's like a classic film, maybe not like conventionally scary today, but I've heard that one's supposed to be pretty good. I Accuse My Parents. I don't know what that one is like. It seemed like a good idea at the time with John Candy, 1975. I'm more curious as to find out what that could be about. Laser Mission, Manos, the Hands of Fate, that's also been suggested before as just it's supposed to be just terrible and unwatchable. Morons from Outer Space, okay, I wonder if that lives up to its title. I haven't seen any of these films, so comment below and let me know what you think. Swamp Woman, Test Tube Babies, The Terror of Tiny Town. I have heard about that and not in a positive way. Warriors of the Wasteland. So this entire box set has over 68 hours and 55 minutes of content. Some of the films are in black and white, some of them are in color, obviously. It's a B-movie bonanza, that's how they've pitched it, so it sounded like right up my alley. I'm very excited to see what cult classics are on this, which ones I can watch so that you don't have to. And this was relatively cheap as well. I got this whole box set for $15.47 US, so a little bit more in Canadian dollars, but still I think that's a pretty good deal. Someone do the math and comment below what that works out divided by 50 movies, but I'm very excited about this, and this is just one of them. So 50 movies for $16 round up, I think is a pretty good deal. And since I'm watching horror movies, so the horror movie playlist, I had to get the 50 pack of the horror movie classics. I think there's a few on here I have seen already, but definitely not a ton. Night of the Living Dead is on here, which I've seen. But yeah, I think that's the only one. I'm definitely recognizing some of the titles from viewer suggestions, so I know there's going to be some hidden gems on here for sure, or maybe some really terrible ones. Either way, that works for me. Obviously Vincent Price is in this as well. There might even be some overlap between all the box sets, but it wasn't crazy expensive. I'm not super worried about it. Boris Karloff, I believe that's Dracula. His name sounds familiar. I haven't seen the original Dracula or any of the Dracula movies, to be fair. So some of the films that are on this one are Attack of the Giant Leeches, The Brain That Wouldn't Die, Carnival of Souls, Creature from the Haunted Sea, Dementia 13, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'd be curious to watch that one for sure. House on Haunted Hill. Yeah, that's the same one that's on the other box set. Okay. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Indestructible Man. King of the Zombies. Little Shop of Horrors with Jack Nicholson. I haven't seen that. Metropolis is on here. And I didn't realize that was a horror film. It's a 1927 black and white version, which is the only Metropolis I haven't seen it, but I know I've heard a lot about that film, how it's supposed to be really well done, but I'm curious. I didn't realize it was a horror film. Nosferatu, which I'm very excited to watch as well. Phantom of the Opera, Phantom from 10,000 Leagues, Revolt of the Zombies, Swamp Women, which again I think was on the other box set, The Vampire Bat, White Zombie, World Gone Mad. But again, just some bigger names. Like, yeah, I wasn't expecting Jack Nicholson to be on this. So this is at over 62 hours of content. So definitely a lot of movies to watch in this. And this one was, Horror Classics was $15.47 as well, American. So the same price as that one, but still seemed like a really good deal, and I'm very excited. And I obviously like watching the lesser known films and some films that maybe aren't the best. There was one box set they had on their website that I didn't get. It was drive-in movies specifically. I think it was like 200 or 300 movies or something like that. So comment below if you think I should get that one for my next haul, based off maybe how these go. Some of the films on these box sets are already on playlists and suggestions that I have from viewers. But with the other films, comment below, would you rather I do more reaction style? Would you rather more reviews? Maybe I'd put all the titles of the movie in a bag and randomly select them, but comment below and let me know what you think and how you'd like to see these videos be put to use. I love sci-fi, so obviously I had to get the sci-fi box set of sci-fi classics. I don't think I've seen any on this list. I'll include a link in the description below if you want to go to their website and check out the full list of all the movies that are included in each box set. But this one includes The Alpha Incident, The Atomic Brain, Bride of the Gorilla, Colossus, and the Amazon Queen, Cosmos, War of the Planets. There's some notable actors in here as well. James Earl Jones is in a film called Blood Tide from 1982. Rod Taylor, that name looks familiar. Brandon Lee in a 1990 film called Laser Mission. The Hercules films are on here as well. The Incredible Petrified World, Kong Island, The Menace from Outer Space, Mesa of Lost Women, Snow Beast, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Maybe I'll save that one for Christmas when I do Christmas movies. Teenagers from Outer Space. That has been suggested a few times as just being an unwatchable mess, which makes me want to watch it even more, as weird as that sounds. Voyage to the Planet of Prehistoric Women, Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. Sure, why not? Those sound the same, but The Wild Woman of Wongo. I'm very curious to see what these are all about. I feel like this box set's going to be mostly terrible movies, and that's fine with me. But the other box set had, Night of the Living Dead, Nosferatu, like more iconic films. I don't recognize the title of any of the films on this box set, or if I do recognize them, it's because they've been suggested as bad movies. So I have a feeling this will be mostly terrible, but I'm excited to watch it nonetheless. And this box set again was $15.47 US. So between the three box sets, that's over 150 movies. I know some of them overlap, but still that's a crazy amount of movies that I'm very excited to watch. So the next box set is the 50 movie collection Mad Scientist Theater. Dun, 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 dun. Sinister scientists and their evil plans come to life in these 50 classic films. Okay, maybe the box sets that are described as classic have actual films that have like theatrical releases or more cult classics. The ones that don't include that, maybe it's more terrible movies. Again, some of the similar names from previous box sets: Christopher Lee, Boris Karloff, that name was included on the horror movie one as well. Rock Hudson, I've heard that name, but I haven't seen any of his films. John Barrymore, I think, is Drew Barrymore's grandpa or her dad. So this is over 64 hours, and some of the films it includes are Adam Age Vampire, Bella Lugosi Meets a Brooklyn Gorilla. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. The Cabinet of Dr. Kalargi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's been recommended as a German horror film, I believe. Frankenstein 80. Frozen Alive, The Head, Horror Express, House of the Living Dead, I Eat Your Skin. Oh God, that sounds awful. Invasion of the Bee Girls. Okay. Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter. Okay, I'm very intrigued by these titles and to see what they're actually about. The Killer Shrews, King of the Zombies, Lady Frankenstein, The Mad Monster, Man-Eater of Hydra. No idea. I haven't seen any of these films. The Phantom Creeps, The Monster Maker. Oh, Metropolis is on here as well. The cover kind of reminds me of Reanimator, but at least I recognize some of the titles in this one. So again, like the other ones, I'm very excited to watch these and to see what they're all about. And this one was the same price as the other one, so $15.47. Again, I think a really good deal for 50 movies. So the last movie box set is the 50 movie SciFi Invasion box set. So altogether I have over 250 movies from this haul. I know there's some overlap, so let's say 230, whatever, the 20 that overlap between all the box sets, but still a crazy amount of movies considering what I've paid per box set. So this one includes over 70 hours of out of this world action. Some of the titles are Battle Beyond the Sun, Beyond the Moon, Brother from Another Planet, Crater Lake Monster, The Evil Brain from Outer Space, Future Hunters, Future Women, Galaxina, which I've obviously seen, Hands of Steel, The Head, Horror High, Invaders from Space, Life Returns, Mission Stardust, Rotor, which I've heard about but I haven't seen, Rocket Attack USA, Robo Vampire, which just sounds fun, Slipstream, Star Knight, Top Line, Trapped by Television, Welcome to Blood City. Okay, so some of the actors included in this box set: Vincent Price, Dorothy Stratton from Galaxina, Bill Paxton. On the front it says Mark Hamill from Star Wars, obviously, but I don't see his name listed next to any of the films in the back, so maybe he's more of a side character in a movie. Ben Kingsley, same thing, he's not the direct name behind these, so maybe he plays just a supporting role, but either way, I'm very interested to see some of Mark Hamill's other roles other than Star Wars, so I think this would be a good one. And this was actually a two-part set with the 150 episodes of Sci-Fi TV, so both of these together were $27.04. So my total for everything was $102.86 US, and then I paid $13.94 shipping. So for under $150, I got 250 movies and 150 episodes of TV shows. So again, I love these box sets. There's just so much to consume. There's just so much content. And I think even with the overlap, I think it's still, I really like having them because there's just movies that you wouldn't really find anywhere else. Like, I don't think a lot of these are going to be on Netflix. If they are on the internet, it might only be clips of it. It might not be the full movie, or it might not be a higher quality. So I'm really looking forward to these. As I love terrible movies and underrated movies, I think these will be great. The sci-fi TV episodes, this one I didn't really know a ton of. I didn't really recognize a ton of the titles, as most of them came out a very long time ago. The only real title on here that I recognize is Flash Gordon. So there's 14 episodes of the 1953 black and white show. That's the only one I really recognize, and some of them are just one episode, so I don't know how you'd really gauge a show based off one episode. Either the show had a very limited run, or that's the only episode that's currently they have in their archives. I'm not too sure, but so some of the full seasons that are on here are Captain Zedro. It's literally Z-RO, 24 episodes of that season, 14 episodes of Flash Gordon. One Step Beyond, there's 18 episodes of. Phantom Empire, 12 episodes. Radar Men from the Moon, 12 episodes. Rocky Jones, 23 episodes. A Space Angel, 9 episodes. Tales of Tomorrow, 6 episodes. And then Undersea Kingdom, 12 episodes. Every other show on here is like 1 episode, 2 episode. Oh, there's 4 episodes of a show called Lights Out. But obviously Flash Gordon I've heard of. The other ones, yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm assuming they're mostly half-an-hour shows. I don't know if a sci-fi show would have had an hour time slot in 1955. It maybe, but and they're mostly in black and white. Actually, I think they're all in. Oh, the only one that's in color is something called Clutch Cargo from 1959. Oh, and Captain Fathom, 3 episodes from 1965. Everything else is in black and white, so which is fine with me, but definitely some older. Yeah, Undersea Kingdom is 1936, so I'm very curious. Comment below for the ones that I have full seasons of if you would like to see reaction videos for. I'm very curious as to what they would be like. I don't even know if that is a full season. I shouldn't say that. If the 24 episodes or 12 episodes is half a season, I'm not too sure. I haven't looked up anything about these, so I'm very intrigued though. Radar Men from the Moon, 1952. The oldest one that dates back, yeah, is the Undersea Kingdom, 1936. Oh no, that's a lie. Phantom Empire, 1935, 12 episodes. It comes with this little, I just opened it up and it comes with this little book. And then it has some others on the back. Chilling Classics. I didn't see that on their website. And the 50 Drive-In Movie Class. I didn't see that either. So maybe those were older titles, but it's got a little booklet inside giving just a brief rundown of the episode and the episode title names. Let's go to Flash Gordon and see what it says for Flash Gordon. Episode 1 of Flash Gordon is called Planet of Death. Yikes. That doesn't sound good. There's a Superman episode on here. Stamp Day for Superman. I've never heard of this. 1954. Starring George Reeves. Is Christopher Reeves' dad? I didn't comment below. Is that a right connection? I'm not sure. Obviously the last name is similar. Oh my gosh, look at this robot, you guys. Look at him. Oh, I love it. That's from Undersea Kingdom. General Electric Theater, starring Ronald Reagan. What? I know he had acted, but man, I haven't seen anything of him. And Cloris Leachman. So that is my first DVD haul. I got all of these films from Mill Creek Entertainment for under, what did I say, $150, something like that with shipping, and that is US, so it was a little bit higher in Canadian. I think a really great deal. 250 movies and 150 episodes of old sci-fi TV. I am very excited about all of these, so comment below and let me know reviews, reactions, Patreon only content. Let me know what you think and how you want to see all of these movies come to life, basically. I'm very excited, and if you know of other box sets like this, please let me know. I love these giant box sets because, again, like I said, I think this is how you can see films that you wouldn't normally have access to. I don't think any of these are on Netflix, or if there are, maybe a few. So I'm really looking forward to watching some of these lesser known films and finding these hidden gems. So thank you so much for sharing in my first DVD haul video. So again, I got the 50 movie collection Mad Scientist Theater, the 50 movie collection Midnight Movie Madness. I'd like to do more like drive-in cult classic type movies, so I think there'll be some good ones on there for sure. 50 movie horror classics, of course, had to get that. 50 movie Sci-Fi Invasion, and 50 movie sci-fi classics, and then 150 episodes of classic sci-fi TV. So a mix of sci-fi, horror, and then some drive-in B-movie films, which I think will just be fun to watch because I love terrible movies. But thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for haul videos or different types of haul videos like books or anything like that, please comment below and let me know. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.